Hey guys, welcome. I just want to give a little bit of time here to let you guys watch Neo, our AI analyst. So you guys can see up in the top right hand corner, guys, you got Neo, his little head. Neo's going to update you on the market every 5 minutes. So he's going to come through right now. He's currently on NQ or MNQ primarily. And he's going to give you a little bit of a summary of what he sees in the market, the pressure, and all this stuff. When you see the glowing, he's going to
The market is
talk.
steadily
There he
recovering,
goes.
currently testing the underside of the 1-minute Lisma of 28,995.93, with price structure remaining supported by the 1-minute EMA 200 at 28,936.98. Sentiment. Bullish pressure confidence. 6 out of 10 reason. Price is showing consistent higher low formation on the 1-minute time frame and has reclaimed the 15 seconds EMA, supported by a green Heikin Ashi candle, signaling a potential return to the bullish trend. Concerns. The 1-minute Lisma acts as immediate overhead resistance, and the 15 seconds Lisma slope is still slightly negative, suggesting that momentum is still building rather than fully established. Long entry option. A long position can be considered if price achieves a confirmed breakout and hold above the 1-minute Lisma at 28,995.93, with the move showing clear expansion. The target is the local resistance at 29025.0, with invalidation set below 28,960.0. Entry option. None summary. We are currently observing a constructive attempt to regain the bullish momentum. We are focused on the 1-minute Lisma as the key trigger for a potential move back to the upside. Our outlook remains conditionally bullish, contingent on price establishing a stable base above the current resistance level.
So guys, he's just giving you a little breakdown. You can see he's identifying we got some bullish pressure in there. Talking a little bit about the market. He's going to give you your reason here to show, prices consistently showing higher low formations, right? Which we are. We're getting those higher lows or higher highs. So he did a good job identifying that. As far as this concerns, the 1-minute Lisma does act as heavy overhead resistance, right? He's got some concerns that if we don't break through that Lisma average that we use, right, which is the least square moving average for those who haven't used that indicator, we could get a little rejection there. He still, even with that, doesn't think that a short's a great option. He wants a long if we can get that close, right, and hold above that 995, right? And so we got that kind of close and hold right there. So we'll kind of see, this is our close, not really the hold. Ideally, you want to kind of let it push and then pull back and kind of hold that range. But he's going to kind of give you that idea. Now, right now, he's mostly looking for scalps. He doesn't always go for short targets, but, a lot of times. And we can kind of see that, as you can look at the prior high right there, right around that 29,024, 025, that's what he's targeting on a scalp. Now, if you notice, we have 23 seconds left on this candle. So we haven't quite got that close, right, since he gave that advice. So let's look and see. A lot of times when you trade the Lisma, you want to kind of let this give that little breach wick. I use Heikin candles. Mostly it's what he looks at as well. He does see both of them. Once you get that breach through there, you kind of want to get that close above there. That's part of the thing, guys. He's not a buy and sell signal of like, hey, just enter at this point, right? When the price reaches there. You still need to get that confirmation, which is what he mentions here, right? You want to get that confirmed breakout and hold above. You can interpret that as, hey, here's our breach. The close above that would give us our confirmed breakout, or we at least want to have a wick up and a retrace that holds, right? Those are the two things that I'm kind of looking for. So we're just going to do a couple of calls here, guys. I just wanted to kind of show you a little bit about what Neo does and what kind of has to offer here. So Neo currently right now, if and probably going forward, based on some meetings that we've had on our executive group, Neo's going to stream that you're seeing here is going to be free. We plan on expanding Neo into doing other things, right? We want Neo to expand into crypto options, you name it. Maybe we'll get into forex, all that. So, right now, as we're kind of pushing through the beta, we got him focused mostly on the MMQ. So, as far as Neo goes, let me take a look. I'll show you guys couple things we got working on as well. If I can find my right website here while he's doing it. I think he's going to talk here in a minute. So we'll let him give the next update and then I'll give you guys a little rundown. Should be any second here. I'm going to pull this off. And and you'll know he's going to give an update because he's going to start glowing, right? Once you see that population and that glowing. So you can see here we never got the close and confirm above, right? So we didn't really get that entry confirmation, but you can also see his concerns played out, right? His concerns are that the 1 minute Lisma is going to reject. So it's really cool to see that that play out. And so you always want to have a lot of patience in trading, and it's that's the one thing, the beauty about AI, right? It's always going to have patience.
The market is seeing a renewed bout of selling pressure, as price has failed to hold the 1 minute Lisma and is now drifting down to retest the 1 minute EMA 200 at 28,939.20. Sentiment. Bearish pressure confidence. 6 out of 10 reason. Price has printed a red high Kinashi candle and slipped below the 1 minute Lisma, while the 15 seconds EMA has turned bearish, reflecting a short-term loss of buyer control. Concerns. The 1 minute EMA 200 serves as a critical structural support level. Failure to hold this zone would likely lead to an acceleration toward the anchored VWAP at 28,652.53, while the 5 minutes Lisma remains a distant support. Long entry option. None short entry option. A short position could be considered if price confirms a break and sustained hold below the 1 minute EMA 200 of 28,939.20. The target would be the 1 minute anchored VWAP of 28,652.53, with invalidation set above 28,970.0.SUMMARY. The market is currently undergoing a test of key support following the failed recovery attempt. We are prioritizing a breakdown strategy, as the loss of momentum and the shift in short-term moving averages suggest that sellers are back in command. We will wait for a definitive structural break below the 1 minute EMA 200 before looking for high probability short side opportunities.
And so you can kind of see, right, breaking down on that, he, is flipping, saying, hey, I'm not really confident on the longs now, right, because we did end up getting that breakdown. But notice he's not jumping into a short, right? He's not flip-flopping. It's all about just kind of what does he see, right? So he doesn't like the long opportunity. You can still go back and utilize his prior guidance as long as we get that close and hold above that area, right? The guidance doesn't change unless it's invalidated, right, throughout that. So when you get into the short entry here, you can notice he doesn't even want to entertain a short until we get below here, around that 28,939. And then he's going to be targeting a pretty low area. I mean, look at his target, 939 targeting 28,652. That's like swing trade, guys. And if you think about it, right? I mean, that's like he's coming way down here for these lows, over in this area here. So you can see he's not always scalping, but he's going to give any opportunity that he can see that is going to be available, right? And so sometimes it's a scalp, sometimes it's not, right? So we are coming into the end of the market because we are at about 3 o'clock. We only have about an hour. It's power hour. But you guys can see kind of how he does these breakdowns, right? He's going to give you a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of direction, M and Q. Again, eventually we are going to expand that. We do plan on doing that. If you guys are interested in checking him out, I'm going to mute him for a second. This is our website, as you guys probably know from the YouTube if you're on here. So NextStepAlgo.com. When you come in here, guys, we have a variety of things that you can look through. But if you wanted to see the Neo AI session, it is free. We had said we're going to keep it in free while we're in beta, but we're probably just going to keep it free forever. So if you guys want some little guidance, some stream, to trade some M&Q through AI guidance, all you do is you click on the session. You're going to click that.
I'm Neo. Let's capture the mood.
Get a little sound from him, and then you just kind of line up your screen, and he's going to give updates every 5 minutes. So you can see every 5 minutes he's going to give you that update. So if it doesn't update for whatever reason, right, it's on a web-based kind of thing, right? You just hit the refresh. But as long as you keep this page active, right, usually you're going to get those updates on time. So in the community, we do a lot of other stuff. I do have open sessions that I do with the community where I trade, and we do use Neo as well on the side. And then I have development sessions where we come in here and do some afternoon sessions. So today was a great session. We did really well. I think for my day, I was a little bit over 20,000 today. So just a really good day. A lot of it's just utilizing knowledge that I'm teaching Neo. A lot of it is, just teaching patience, discipline, and all that. And so, all of the logic that I'm using to trade, I'm putting into Neo. So, what I know he knows, right? And then being AI, he's just going to be able to interpret it a little bit quicker, right? So it's going to be awesome, man. AI is the future. Couple little updates, guys. If you come in here and you have not done it yet, or if you're new, When you get to the homepage, you're going to see this. We do have a free training starter kit. So if you are brand new, you're just wanting to learn how to trade, you have no idea what is going on or any of this stuff means, you're just going to click on that and you're going to scroll down to our trading starter kit. When you come into this trading starter kit, it's going to open up like this, right? So you're going to have a full-blown kind of course thing going on. So it's an actual book, interactive.
Beginner
you can
guide
hear the
to
audio.
trading.
I'm going to mute her. In this audio, you can actually go through and you're going to watch everything you need to know about basics of trading. It's 100% for free. There's no catch. You don't even have to put a card in. The nice thing is, guys, is you can actually talk to Neo while we're in here. So I'm going to give you guys just a little bit of an example here so we can ask Neo, man, I don't understand what the difference between macro and micro is. All I'm going to do is I'm going to click down here. I'm going to put in the microphone. Hey, Neo, can you explain what macro versus micro means in the market? I'm not sure.
Great question. Think of the macro view as your GPS, which shows the overall direction or larger trend of the market. The micro view is like your windshield, showing the immediate, short-term price movements happening right in front of you. The market can actually be bullish on a higher time frame, macro, while it's pulling back on a lower time frame, micro. Just because the micro view shows a pullback doesn't mean the larger trend has changed. Does that distinction make sense? Or would you like an example of how to look at those two perspectives at the same time?
And he's fully interactive, so he's going to ask you questions you can answer back. No, I think that explains it. I'm going to keep moving on. Appreciate the help.
You're very welcome. I'm glad that clicked for you. Keep moving forward with your study, and feel free to reach out whenever you want to break down another concept. Would you like to review how to read a Neo report next, or are you ready to jump into the next chapter?
I'm going to just jump into the next chapter. I will reach out when I need help again. Thanks for your time.
That sounds like a great plan. Remember that discipline is just as important as the analysis, so take your time and stay patient. I'll be right here whenever you're ready for the next breakdown. Happy studying.
So guys, when you're going through this training, you don't ever have to figure something out or go in and chat GPT something, right? You know, with Neo, he's got all of the trading logic that he needs to know within this. He's got the full realm of the course. He's going to keep you on topic with it. He is available in all of our training courses, so feel free to talk to him all day, have a little trading companion. I'm going to end this, guys, with our exciting thing we have, which is TradeVision. TradeVision, we are so close, guys, within maybe a week, 2 weeks tops of getting this pushed live. This is going to be Neo's brain, right, his command center, where we combine everything together to help you as a trader. You can literally ask him real time to help work your self out of trades that have gone bad. Maybe if you're in a good trade, areas you should look to take profit. What should you look for to take profit? He's going to be like your little buddy, right, that you can just sit there and talk to while you're trading, and he can see real-time market conditions. So a lot of great things going on. You guys are not going to want to miss this out. Miss this opportunity that we're giving with Neo as he continues to grow and expand. If you're seeing this video, please subscribe to the YouTube, because I'm going to have a lot more videos going on as far as updates and things like that. So again, registration is free, guys. Open session's free. To watch Neo and his session's free. I don't want anybody paying for anything until you guys have had a time to come in and get to know people, hang out with the community, and see what he can do for you. So appreciate you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.